What's up, jump seaters? Red Eye Ryan here, and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 Career Mode, where we're going to work through our career and eventually transition into a new series, Jump Seat Travels, which you'll have to get to the end of the career mode to see what that's going to entail. But let me tell you, stick around because it's going to be awesome. All right, let's see what Tex has for us. You seemed comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time. You better believe it, baby.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
All right, we are going to be taking our PPL, and I'm not sure how we're going to do. Hopefully we pass. If not, we'll have to take it again. Head to certification to pass your PPL. All right.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
Okay. I think we kind of went over this in the last episode.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Well, yeah, duh. I'm not going to work on my commercial. All right. Let's click into it. Let's see.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay, well, I did take those, but that was like when the game came out, like over a year and a half ago. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. Yeah, so I took all these, and I guess I did pretty good. A's and B's. All right, we're taking the exam. Purchase. Okay, we had 5,000 credits. Now we're down to 3,000. All right, so we're going to have a takeoff, initial climb, downwind, base, final, and landing. Let's see. Do we need a brief? Let's just get into it. I ain't gonna stick around. All right, we're walking up on our airplane.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
All right. Let's... Oh, sorry. We'll remove that. We could check this down here. Maybe not. Okay. Let's take the chocks. Maybe not. Oh, geez. There we go. All right. We'll remove that. Okay. Oh, pitot tube. Cover. Perfect. And we'll just do everything here, huh? Aileron looks good. I guess we don't need to check anything else. I don't know. Do we just need to remove those things? I mean, technically she's not watching, so maybe we'll just get in. We're just getting in. We're doing it, baby. Pretty lousy walk around. All right, we're going in. All right, startup procedures. Let's get in the cockpit. Get this puppy fired up.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Okay, let's get crazy here. All right, it's just going to be easier to be out here. And we'll release the brake, and we'll start to proceed. I know you got to be careful with taxi speeds. And once we get out on the taxiway, we'll pull our flaps. All right. And I probably should have looked left, but, you know, can't win them all. All right, so we're going to go half flaps. And we'll just kind of keep it rolling here. Now, I know this is going to be boring for career mode, a lot of flying around. I'll try to keep it entertaining, but if you stick with me, stay with me through the career mode, I promise you, you're going to love the new series that's going to follow after that. But we got to get all our licenses, ratings, endorsements, and be well versed in all the airplanes and helicopters and things like that. So we'll give it just a little bit more gas. Let's get in the cockpit here for a second. What's up? What's up, girl? Yeah, that's right. Kind of look zombied out. Okay. Hello. You kind of look like Red Eye. All right. Kind of a long taxi here. We'll kind of speed it up. All right. What do we got? What do we got? No, can't really see anything. Oh, I'm going to keep it center line. I remember when I took, is it called the practical test? The actual flight. Very nerve-wracking. I remember my FAA instructor, whoever I rode with, her name was Kelly. She was really cool and worked out really well. Got my license, but like I said before, it's been 15 plus years since I've actually flown an airplane. But we'll see what we can do. See if we can get back in the groove of things. So we'll just kind of check. Make sure there's nothing coming here. Look at that car. There's a car driving over there. All right, hold short in 0.12 nautical miles. It's kind of weird that the hold short is over there. Maybe I should go this way. I heard that the taxi lines are kind of screwed up. I think I probably should go over here so I can stop in that box. It's just weird the guidance ribbons or whatever takes you out onto the runway. And I think really you should come over here. I know you swing wide right there to do your run up to make sure you're check your engine and your yeah, I can't remember exactly, honestly. It's been a long time. Yeah, stop and hold short, it says right there. So we'll pull right in the box. We'll pull the throttle, bring it around right here. That's just weird that it guides you out onto the runway over there, but you're supposed to be over here. Perfect. Okay, announce takeoff.
Traffic.
There we go.
Cessna November tree 6977. Taking off runway tree 4. Left close traffic, uniform 42.
All right, here we go. I kind of forgot how to do the radio, so I had to kind of figure that out. Here we go. We're rolling. Try to keep it center line here. Airspeed active. 52 knots. We're going to start our roll. VR. We are up. All right, we're climbing to 5,100 feet. I think we are good to retract our flaps. We'll get going here. What a beautiful day to get your PPL. Oh, not very straight. That's all right. Head out for initial climb. Now see, this is kind of weird. Oh, okay, disappears. So we're at 51, climb to 5,600. So we'll start our turn. Nice and smooth, baby. Don't want to spill that Diet Coke. What's up, girl? You're all good, huh? All right, we'll start our turn here. Still climbing to 5,600. Kind of get some rudder in there so we get a coordinated turn here. All right, we're just about at 5,600. We're gonna hold it right there. We'll pull some of the throttle here. Keep it at 56. Gonna pull some trim, the elevator here. Nice. All right, looking good so far. There's the airfield right there. Okay, we gotta announce.
Uniform 42 traffic. Cessna November tree 6977. 1 mile southwest, 5,600. Inbound to land. Runway tree 4.
We're beam the numbers right there. All right, so we're gonna start our turn here. We're gonna initiate 1 notch of flaps. Actually, I think I initiated my flaps outside the white arc. There's no bueno. All right, there's a runway. Yeah, I need to pull throttle a little bit. Too fast. Yep, I know. I pulled it. So we're gonna do full flaps. There we go. Give it a little bit of throttle here. Neat. Hold on.
Uniform 42 traffic.
There we go.
Cessna November Tree 6977 is on final. Runway Tree 4 to land. Uniform 42.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pause it, but my radio button wasn't activating. I was like, what the heck? All right, we're coming in, baby. Got good speed. We're still high. We got 4 white on the poppy. Is that a poppy or a Vossi? I can't remember.
Stall.
We'll pull.
Stall.
We'll just put it down. We'll brake. Reducing speed. All right. So we're going to roll this out. We'll clean up the aircraft. And we'll make our turn here. Well, I hope I did well. I mean, we're in one piece, right? All right, we'll stop short. There we go. Do a little announcey. Announcey.
2 traffic. Cessna November Tree 6977 is taxiing to parking. Uniform 42.
All right. Let's go ahead and do it. There's our parking stand right there. Already checked. No cross traffic. So I'm doing it on the Xbox, you guys. I just don't want to blow up my computer. Then I won't be able to record. I just want to thank those who have subscribed. I appreciate you guys. It really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate that. All right, let's park this puppy and let's see what we've got. I need to adjust the rudder sensitivity. All right, we're gonna pull in here. So I actually flew the Katana. I didn't fly any of the Cessna stuff, but it's all right. You know what? I think I parked the wrong way. I'm supposed to come the other direction. This is gonna be awesome. That's alright. Let's see what happens here. We'll just park it. Okay. Brakes on. Okay, we need to shut her down. Alright. Let's see what happens. Wait for engine shutdown. End of flight.
There's always room for improvement, right?
Great job. Okay. All right. A B. Okay. Respect the taxi path, 23%. Plane handling, 96%. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was kind of screwed up. I think that's because I went to the parking at the end of the runway instead of following the taxi ribbon. So, whatever. I'm good with that. It passed. I'm nearly to an A. Let's move forward. Looks like I can retry, so maybe I'll retry later. That's all we need is to pass. Let's see what text says. Congratulations, certification PPL airplane passed. Allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. We'll have to get our commercial license. All right, you guys, we passed our PPL. And new aircraft flyable for missions. You can do a Cessna 172. You can do a Robin DR400, Cub Crafters X Cub, Flight Design. Oh, they got a couple others. All right. Oh, there's the one I flew, the DA40 Diamond Katana. All right. Sweet. All right, we'll hit next.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path.
Heck yeah, Tex.
Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience.
Beautiful.
Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get crazy, Tex. All right, specializations. We got one unlocked.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area.
Sounds good.
As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Awesome. Okay, we are good. Our first flight, and we got our PPL. And so I guess we can work on these items here. So this is unlocked at level 3, and I need to have a commercial. Okay, so let's go back to headquarters, and we can go to missions. And this is where we start building our experience.
See all the missions currently available to you.
Okay. If you don't know what that sound is, that's the seatbelt sign being turned off. You are free to roam about the cabin. If you enjoyed the episode today, please illuminate that like button and consider joining my frequent flyer club by subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Here at Jump Seat Games, I want to thank you for being with me today, and wherever your travels may take you, I hope you reach your destination safely, and I'll see you on the next Jump Seat. Peace.